I really have great news for you today. In fact, with everything that you learned, with everything that you are, you could definitely create and launch your coaching business very quickly and very easily. So I'm here in this video to tell you the 5 simple steps you need in order to launch your coaching business. Hi, I'm Fabienne Raphael, online business coach and creator of the Dream Method. And today I want to let you know about the 5 simple steps that you need in order to launch your coaching business. And in fact, you'll see that it's not as complicated as you might have thought. Well, I decided to share this video with you because I wish I had that before I got started. So here's the first simple step in order to get started with your online coaching business. The first one is to know what your zone of genius is, to know what you're great at. It's so funny because a lot of people feel that they're not good enough in order to get paid for what they are great at. But seriously, you should really consider asking yourself. And if you're not sure about yourself, then ask people around you, people who care about you and people who've known you for a long, long time, what you're great at, or what are the skills that they're thinking about, or something that represents you that you really stand out in. For example, you really stand out with your ability to listen and understand people and find solutions for their problems, then that's one zone of genius. If you've been always top student in each and every single class you took out of, what you graduated in, and you can make that a consulting business or coach people on becoming better at doing that type of job, well, yeah, that's something that could be monetized. Or if it's something that you've experienced in the past and was able to overcome, and in fact, you developed kind of like a framework or a step-by-step in order to be able to overcome that, then yes, that's something that could be monetized. So yes, step is, please recognize what you're great at, and don't tell me that you're not great at anything, because every single person on this planet have been put for accomplishing something very specific in this world. And yes, everyone has a skill set of something that, is unique to them and that other people might want to be wanting to pay you for it. So please don't neglect that. Okay. So that's the first step. Second step is actually make sure that your topic is someone that, people are looking for or looking to spend money in. If, let's say, you have a talent or you have a skill into doing something, and then you look around, you make some research, and you realize that no one is spending any money around that topic, well, guess what? There's no way you can necessarily get or make money out of that topic if you decide to make it a business. Yes, skill set is very important, or your zone of genius is very important. But the most important thing is that you do kind of like your market research and realize if there are a ton of people looking for the service that you want to provide, or no people looking to invest into the service that you want to provide. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3 is describe your perfect client in the greatest and biggest details possible. It's funny how sometimes when people get started, they're like, well, I want to help everyone and I want to be able to serve the most people possible because I'm getting started. So I shouldn't be picky in which type of client I decide to work with. Well, guess what? That's kind of like a mistake, a big mistake, because think about this. Are you going to see someone who's a specialist at something very specific, or you're going to consult or get a coach from someone who has like a very diverse area of expertise, but not being very specific into what you want to do or accomplish? Yeah, so you've answered my question. In fact, if you get an injury and you need surgery, are you going to go see the surgeon or the general practitioner? You're going to go and see the surgeon, right? Because you need surgery, and the GP will not be able to perform that surgery because it's something extremely specific. So it's exactly the same thing with your zone of genius, with the coaching business you want to develop. Make sure to target a specific type of person and help them exclusively, because then you will be identified as the expert with these types of people. And of course, anyone identifying themselves with how you describe your perfect client will be attracted to work with you more than anyone else, right? So I've made that mistake when I got started. I mean, I was working with different types of people. And in fact, of course, there were experiences that were less enjoyable than others, but I guess they were put on my way to learn the lessons out of it and being able to share that with you today. So I'm really telling you, I mean, think specifically on who you want to target as your potential client, and in fact, describe them in the greatest detail possible. Right now in my business, I'm working with people who have the high achiever mindset, the high performer mindset, but also who has a background in doing sports at a very high level. So competing in sports. So some people, it might have been in their college years or their high school years, or maybe like higher than that, you know, playing pro or going to the Olympics, but people who have gone above and beyond to achieve their goals and who know what it is to do the work every single day in order to achieve it. Why? Because these people have, and you might have listening to me, that mindset of relentlessness, right? Or of doing whatever it takes in order to get there, and having like that resilience and acceptance that going through something that is uncomfortable and something that you've never done before will bring some challenges into your life. And it's kind of like normal that it hits you, but then do you have what it takes to be able to overcome these obstacles and keep going anyways, right? So it fills me with joy when I witness my clients go from not knowing how to get started or attract their clients to having their clients, providing results for their clients, and just feel like happy, fulfilled, and having purpose in their lives. Imagine and think about what you want to offer to your clients. Who do you want to serve specifically? And then where these people hang out. There's no point of you marketing yourself somewhere where no one of your potential client is. Okay. So just don't go there. Well, I just want to remind you that I have another video that is worth watching. And give me a second here. I'm checking my notes on my phone. So it has to do with the 3 essential skills to guarantee your coaching business success. And yes, it's good to know what you know and actually be great at it, but it's something else with the mindset that you have and what it takes for you to be able to implement what you learn and actually take action into having that coaching business. Number 4, let people know that you have a business. Okay, that's an obvious one. But I mean, I have to admit that many people, they have a business in their heads and no one ever knows about it. Oh, I didn't know you had a business. Oh, I didn't know you were a coach. Oh, I didn't know you were providing these services. Okay, so if you're not showing up where your potential clients are, if you are not willing to express what you can do for people and how you can help solve a specific problem, then guess what? No one will know about it and nothing will happen to you or to your business. And it will never necessarily be a business. In fact, it might never get profitable and you might have to, go and get a job again or try to find some other career. Talk about it. Get into networking events. Share with people on social media. Get on Zoom calls. Talk about what you do. Ask who can refer you to this person or talk about what you're doing. Then people will think about you, especially if you have a specific type of client and they know you're the only person doing that in their network, then you're going to be the first person they think about when they hear someone looking for your service. So please talk about it. Did you understand? Okay, let me repeat. Please talk about it. Okay? Got it? Okay. Cool. And then number 5, what is number 5? I don't have my glasses. Get that first client and get them results. Yeah, so they will In fact, they will talk about you to other people. So that first client in, when you get that first client, I mean, over deliver. I mean, when I say over deliver, I mean it. Why? Because this is an experience that you can use in order for you to get more clients after. Because if you over deliver, guess what? That person is going to talk to you, to everyone that they know, right? And then that part of the marketing, like the word of mouth marketing, is the most powerful one because it comes from someone who experimented your services, who is definitely fond of what you're doing and very grateful for the major changes that have happened in their lives. So they'll talk about you. It's kind of like a social proof of what you're doing is truly working. And I see you coming, okay, Fabienne, but what if I don't have my first client? Like how can I say that I can deliver results? Or what can I show from myself as a social proof that I'm the right person to trust in order for someone to hire me? If you don't have a first client yet, well, it doesn't matter, because out of the person that you are and the personality you have or your area of expertise, you might have been in contact with former colleagues or people at school or former teachers or someone that you helped in your surroundings or a friend, a family member. Okay, try to think like who you helped in the past and how they can testify that you are a person who is selfless and who is doing everything that they can do in order to solve a specific problem. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to do with your area of expertise right away, but it has to showcase the person that you are and how unique you are with your skill set and with your personality. And then that is actually a lot of what people want to relate to. Personality, they want to know, they want to like you, and they want to trust you. And you being able to lead them. These are the 5 steps. So first step, recognize what you're great at. Second step was make sure that your area of expertise is what people want to invest in. The third thing, describe your perfect client, be clear on it, and then know where they hang out. Number 4, talk about your business. Please talk about it. And number 5 is, deliver results when you have that first client in, over deliver. So when you do that, you could definitely use everything into your marketing, but also your happy client will be talking about you all over the world. Okay. So these were the 5 steps. Let me know. Do you have a coaching business right now? Do you intend to start one? Are you a former athlete, or have you done sports in your life and feel and recognize that you have that mentality of go-getter, relentlessness, and just going for the goal, right? Let me know in the comments and let's have a conversation. Okay. So subscribe to my channel to make sure not to miss anything, okay?